All right, welcome to the Commodore Call. I'm Brynn Foley here with Michael Tricarico. Today we are previewing Falmouth versus the Bourne Braves. Pitching matchup is Turner Larkins for Falmouth out of Texas A&M and Keegan Aiken. Now, Michael, what's that matchup going to look like here?
Well, Turner Larkins had a little bit of a rough first outing for the Commodores, kind of going in line with what we've seen from this pitching staff. First and second appearances a bit shaky, and then it seems like everything comes together with the second, third, fourth starts or appearances. So I think that's something we can look for Turner Larkins. You know, the first start, you want to shake out, some jitters. I mean, you're in the best summer league in the country, playing against some of the best college players in the country. So I think as far as the first start goes, throw that in the past. Larkins, strong mentally. I think he's going to come out and be just fine. As far as Keegan Aiken goes, he's a guy that is hard to hit. He's thrown 6 walks, 15 strikeouts through his 3 appearances so far this year. So he's a guy that is going to be tough to hit for these Commodore hitters. A Falmouth team that's struggled to hit the ball so far this year, last in the league in batting average. So we'll see what Falmouth can do against this Keegan Aiken pitcher.
Now, last time these two teams met, it was a disappointing loss, a 4-3 walk-off wild pitch loss to Bourne. What's going to be different here tonight?
Well, again, a lot of that had to go with a couple of first appearances for some of these pitchers. Kobe Johnson was one of 3 pitchers who had first appearances in that game. Johnson, a couple wild pitches in the 9th inning, and it leads to a walk-off wild pitch. This case, pitchers have been here for a couple of games, second, third, fourth appearances. Settling down, I think that's going to be a big difference in this game.
Back to our winning ways. Falmouth won last night, 1-0 against Harwich. How's that going to affect tonight, and what's tonight going to look like?
Well, this is a Falmouth team that doesn't go on a lot of runs, hasn't won more than 2 games in a row. But again, it's something that I think this team just has to throw in the back burner. You can't worry about that. Go out, play the best baseball, because when this team, the team's potential is just tremendous. I mean, it's exponential. So when the team's hitting to its potential, it can't be. It's a hard team to beat. And the same with the pitching staff. Turner Larkins, I am expecting to have a really great start. Like I said, I think this start's going to be much better than this first. And as far as the hitters go, the lineup with Heath Quinn in the middle, you got a couple other hitters in at 3 and 5 spots to back up Heath Quinn. I think this middle of the order is going to be something special for this Falmouth team tonight.
All right, we're going to head to a special edition of a Falmouth Commodore Minute or so. Happy 4th of July week, guys. We are starting this week off with a special Commodore Minute or so today here in Falmouth as the Commodores take on the Bourne Braves at home in just a couple hours. So, Michael, where are we right now, and what is today's Commodore Minute or so? All
right, well, Brynn, we're at the Falmouth Heights. This is the old field for the Falmouth Commodores, who weren't originally the Falmouth Commodores, but from 1960 to 1963, this is where the Falmouth baseball team for the Cape Cod League played. Now, if you see out to right field, it's a very short porch to those cottages, so balls were very often hit that way. If it was hit off the house, it would actually be a double. So almost like the Fenway Monster, you have the Falmouth cottages out in right field. Also, just I guess in front of us is a hill where a lot of fans used to sit. You could see next to the flagpole and to the left a huge hill, so lots of fans used to be there and in the parking lot down the first base line. But all in all, this is where Falmouth originated, and this is where some Cape Cod history, baseball league history is.
So a lot different than Arnie Allen Diamond then, right?
Absolutely, a lot different. No lights, although this was the home of the first night game for Cape Cod Baseball League baseball. Portable lights were brought in. It was Falmouth and Hyannis who participated in that first night game, Cape Cod League history.
Well, thank you, Michael. All right, back at Gov Fuller Field, the current home of the Falmouth Commodores. Now, Michael, quick, tomorrow is the Fenway training day for this Falmouth team. What do they have to look forward to for tomorrow?
This is a great opportunity for these players. I mean, as a college player, growing up, you dream of playing in a major league stadium, dream of being in the majors. Great opportunity for these guys playing Fenway Park, just a tremendous park if you've ever been there. And for some of these guys, it'll be their first trip there. Others maybe second, third, fourth. But it's something where the scouts are going to be there, a great workout day, and it's something where you can get noticed. You can be put on the map with a good workout. And I think just overall it'll be a fun day, a nice loose day, a fun way to spend the off day in the city of Boston.
And Falmouth is traveling with Bourne tomorrow to Fenway, so that'll be funny with their game tonight. Now, game time is set for 6 o'clock against Bourne, 5:45 audio pregame on Ustream. So join us and stay tuned.